Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about formatting your emails. So let's start by going to outlook.com and opening up your email account with Microsoft. And if you click on this little button here, it'll bring up a new message. Now I've already started one, so just to simplify things a little bit. And I've put in who I'm sending this email to and the subject, which is always really important. So what we're going to look at first is changing the fonts. So, to demonstrate it, I'm actually going to change all of the fonts in this actual email, change all of the text in this email, formatting it in the different ways. So you've got the little menu that comes up here when you select something, or you've got the menu down here. So I'm going to click on the little A, and it's going to bring up different fonts. So I'm going to change each word to a different font so you can see just what it means to change the font and how it affects your text. Some fonts look very different from others, and it's always fun to play around with these different fonts and see how they look and what you want for different activities. So sometimes you're going to want something that's really, really easy to read because you don't want anything to be mistaken. So you'd use something like Century Gothic or Courier New or Arial. Arial's a fairly simple one, or Calibri. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. They're nice, simple fonts that are very easy to read. Or you might want to go with something, you're sending an email to a friend and you want it to be fun. So you might decide to use a handwriting font so that it looks more fun. Or the Comic Sans. I always like the Comic Sans. It's a fun one. I like that one. Or if you want to make an impact. So that can stand out a lot more than just plain boring old text. Or say you want to do something in a different language. You've got lots of other options there as well. And there's lots of different fonts to investigate and see what they look like, see how they feel, see which ones you like. But it can help things to stand out a little bit more. The next thing you can do is you can change the font size. So again, we're going to select the text, and we're going to increase the font size, and then we might decrease the font size. So you can see how it actually affects the text and the readability. So some things you might want to stand out a lot. Some things you don't need to stand out. Some things you need to take up a little bit amount of space. Sometimes you're writing the fine print of an email, or sometimes you want something to really stand out because it's really important. So you make it the biggest font you can possibly make it, and it becomes very large and makes it very, very easy to see. But sometimes it's generally a good idea to use just one font and one thing throughout an email and just have certain things highlighted. So you might want to use the bold tool. So this B is for bold, or you can hit Control B, and that's what it does. It basically just makes the writing darker, so it's bolder. So it's quite simple, and it can be effective when you're wanting to just make the occasional thing stand out. Or you can hit the little I here, which is the italics. And what it does is it gives everything a bit of a slant. So that's called making it italic. So it's italics. Or you can underline it. Underlining is something that is very useful for lots of different things. So you can see what that looks like to underline something. Highlighting is another way if you want something to stand out. So you can just click on that and you can pick which highlight you want it to have. So you might want to have things different highlighted colours for some reason. There's lots of different reasons why you'd want to highlight things in different colours. So that can always be a very, very useful tool. Or you can do something as simple as just change the colour of the text so that the colour alone is what makes it stand out. Or you might be writing, your favourite colour might be green. So you want to make all of your writing in all of your emails green. Could be a little irritating, but you can do that if you like. The other thing you can do, so say you've got a shopping list or you want to do a list of items, you can do bullet points. So I'll show you what this looks like without the bullet points and how you actually put the bullet points in. So we put the bullet points in by clicking on this little button here, and then as you hit enter while you're typing, it just adds another one. To get out of it, you can hit the bullet points twice or hit the button again, also works. Now if you've got a numbered list, that's another option, another thing you can do if you've got a list. So if you've got a set of steps that you want people to go through that's numbered, so you put your numbers down and you just hit the enter key and that will put the next number down. Nope, we lost the L. To get out of that same way, you just hit enter twice and it'll stop the numbering system, or you can hit the button again. The other thing you can do is you can indent. So what indenting is it means moving the writing to the left or to the right. So if you hit this button, it moves it to the left. And if this was on that line and then we hit another thing, it would actually put that in the line again. So we can do that with the next one, so you can see that as well. And same with the next one. I mean, say you wanted this one to stand out a little bit more, you can indent that one again. Or if you don't want that one to be indented, just hit the other side. So you just, the little arrows tell you which direction you're actually taking the indent. The other thing you can do is if you're quoting somebody directly, you can actually make it so that the entire quote looks slightly different. So in emails, it actually puts a little line there. And that's always interesting. And then you've got these this section here, which is down here. So this is the alignment of your text. So things are generally aligned to the left. So that's not quite as interesting as what it might seem to be. So you just click on that little button there, or if you want to align, so this one we're going to align to the center, and this one will align to the right. So if I'm to keep typing here, it's going to keep typing it in the center. If I do that here, it's going to keep doing it to the left because that's aligned to the left. And if I do it here, this one is going to keep typing to the right. So the other thing you can do is you can put in links to websites. So if you want to add a link, you select the word, you find your link that you want to use. See, I might go to the Apps Alive website. Just so I'm using some link. So you click on the little hyperlink bottom and you paste in your link and you click OK. And now that is a clickable link. Or a lot of times people will actually type in, click here. So you can click on that, type your link and put your link in. And now you've got some clickable links in your email. So I hope that is helpful. I hope you've learnt something today. And look forward to seeing more colour and variation in your fonts and your formatting in your emails in the future. So yeah, have a great day. Today we've gone over changing the font, using different fonts, having different sizes in your fonts, bolding, italics, underlining, highlighting, changing the colour, bullet points, numbered lists, indenting, quotations, alignment, and hyperlinks. So yeah, have a great day. Bless you heaps, and thanks for watching. Bless you.